Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina. This story is sponsored by Horry County Solid Waste Authority.
Deja vu here because we are back at Conway Elementary School this morning. I'm with Bailey. You're from Coastal, right?
Yes, I'm from Coastal Carolina.
What do you do at Coastal that has to do with recycling?
So I am in charge of the recycling and the composting at Coastal Carolina.
Okay.
And so we work very closely with the Solid Waste Authority, and we've come to see the winners for this month's trash and talking trash.
I love it. Doesn't it make you feel good to see recycling and sustainability start at such a young age?
It does. I'm so excited to see them all, and I'm very excited about this whole program.
All right. Do you have any tips for people that want to recycle more back at home?
Yes, and it is to look at your resources that the solid waste provides and learn how to recycle right.
How are you doing today?
I am doing great.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it's been wild in here, but it's so much fun whenever Talking Trash comes by. You've got some of your kids behind us right now. What is it like for them every time we come back?
Talking Trash is so exciting for the kids. They love to dance, they love to party, they love when Kona Ice comes and they get to get all the free prizes and rewards from all of their hard work, learning how to recycle and save our earth.
Absolutely. And you actually got to participate in a teacher game today.
Yes.
I know the kids encourage y'all to do those, and it's always so fun to watch.
The kids really cheered me on. I have a softball player. She gave me some hints, but unfortunately, my newspapers did not all go in the bin. But I celebrate my team member for doing an awesome job. Love it.
Scotty Powell, dude, you've been coming to these for a couple months now.
Yeah.
What do you love about Talking Trash?
First of all, I just want these kids' energy. I mean, if I could bottle that up and take it throughout the day, but it's really cool to see kids get involved in their community and really recycling. You know, it's a big emphasis now that, you know, just the world itself, you just drive down the road and you see all that litter. So now you see kids being proactive and wanting to help make their community look better. It's just such a cool thing to see them get involved.
And that's why we come and reward them with dance parties and Kona Ice and all that good stuff.
Cookies, sugar, all that good stuff.
Yeah, there's nothing like some fourth graders and a bunch of sugar.
You think we could get in on that? I mean,
I think so.
I haven't got any Kona Ice yet, have you?
We're gonna make this happen today.
We need to.
We're gonna get you a Kona Ice.
Yeah, I need that.
This story is sponsored by Horry County Solid Waste Authority. We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, this is a bit of a different setting today. I am joined once again by Miss Cookie. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. I said it, but where are we standing right now?
We are in the home of the infamous Charlie Fitzgerald. Charlie and Sarah Fitzgerald. Mr. Charlie was the owner, creator of Charlie's Place that was established in 1937 in Myrtle Beach. One young lady that I will like to share some information about. Do you know what the state dance is, South Carolina?
The Shag, of course.
The Shag. I will introduce you to Cynthia Shag Harold, who would teach the white kids the fancy steps.
Oh, yeah.
They would take it back and add more, change it up a little bit, and so it is known as the Carolina Shag. And I did learn that one of the reasons that it became, so popular is because of segregation. Like Shag couldn't go anywhere and make it known, but the white kids could. So they came and learned from her and took it back to their respective places. So yeah, history has it, or the spoken history has it, that the Shag was born at Charlie's Place.
I love it. Somebody was really interested and wanted to see Charlie's Place and learn a little bit more. How can they do that?
Yes. So in order to schedule a tour, we have it set on Tuesdays and Fridays. But sometimes people come into town and the hours of operation doesn't fit their schedule. So if they would just call us at Neighborhood Services, 843-918-1062 or 843-918-1056 to schedule a tour. We also host lots of family reunions, and so I love that, and it is so wonderful to see them, when they come, and when we do the history, we'll do the tour as a part of the family reunion, the historical part. So yeah.
This segment is sponsored by Otsuka America Pharmaceutical.
Well, good morning and thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. March is Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month, so today I am joined by a board-certified neurologist, Dr. Mayor Joshua Asbani. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Katie. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Today we're going to be talking about a condition that goes kind of hand in hand with MS, but it's often misdiagnosed or underdiagnosed. It's called PBA, pseudobulbar affect. Okay, you'll have to tell me a little bit more about this and what it means.
Pseudobulbar affect. It's a condition that occurs in the setting of multiple sclerosis. MS, or multiple sclerosis, is an autoimmune disease of the central nervous system and can cause a number of symptoms such as weakness or numbness or double vision, but a less commonly but equally important separate condition, or PBA, can occur in patients who have multiple sclerosis.
So what are some of the symptoms that people experience whenever they have PBA?
So about 10 to 46% of patients with multiple sclerosis may experience episodes of uncontrollable laughing and or crying that's involuntary, it's sudden, it's frequent, it's disruptive, and it can be either exaggerated or not match how the patient actually feels on the inside. And these signs are a secondary neurological condition that's called pseudobulbar affect, or PBA. The distinction is that the episodes in PBA do not reflect how the patient necessarily feels on the inside, and sometimes can be exactly opposite. And those symptoms manifest as frequent and involuntary episodes of crying, and they can be quite disruptive.
Yeah. Well, what does the treatment look like right now?
So I encourage patients to talk about their symptoms of uncontrollable laughing or crying with their doctors, because there is treatment for PBA. PBA can be treated with a FDA-approved option called Nuedexta, which is a combination of dextromethorphan and quinidine sulfate, and it's been clinically proven to reduce episodes of PBA.
Well, it's great to know that there is a treatment available out there. How can people learn more information if they are interested?
The full prescribing information and important safety information is available at treatingpba.com.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
So for the history of Burgess Community Garden, Unity Myrtle Beach purchased this land in 2018. We began to do small improvements as we could because we still had our old church building in Surfside. And we paid off the mortgage here in 2021 and started meeting out here more regularly 2021, and now we meet out here every Sunday for our 11 a.m. Sunday services. We thought about doing raised beds just for our community and for the health and well-being of our community. And then it wasn't long before we realized if we're going to grow food, let's grow food for the community. And with Darilyn Alexander at the helm of our community outreach team, she began to contact organizations, people in the community like the Boys and Girls Club who could be a part of this. And she's really done the hard work of making a lot of those community contacts and getting the interest out here. It's really enlivened our community. People love working outdoors and getting their hands in the dirt and the idea of growing good, healthy food. So that became Burgess Community Gardens at Unity Myrtle Beach. The inspiration for the garden, again, was to be a part of a solution regarding the food shortages in this area. There are people still going to bed hungry and people still eating food that's not so healthy. So the idea of growing good, healthy food and getting it into the hands of families who really need it. Who does the garden benefit? So something that a lot of us on the Grand Strand don't understand is a lot of families still go to bed hungry. A lot of children in our community are sent home with backpacks for the weekend filled with food items so they won't be hungry over the weekend. It's that close for food deprivation. So we want our produce to get to the people who need it, who can benefit from good, healthy food. We are the main team. We manage the garden. Darilyn Alexander, me, and Ken Lennon, and the main work that has been done so far has been Ken with some really good volunteers. And the volunteers can come when they can, depending on many things. Ken is here a lot. We have, our main core of wonderful people in service, and Ken is one of them. And we need more. Everybody is invited to come out and get their hands in the dirt.
How can people get involved? There's several ways that people can get involved. One, we need people that will help volunteer to indeed work in the garden and dig the beds. We need outreach people that know other people in the community, both in the public community and business community, but also personal community, meaning they know people who are hungry. They know people who would like to come and serve on the board. Because for us to do this effectively, we're looking at everybody being involved in this whole process. Of course, we need supplies. We need a master gardener, because although Ken is my master gardener, he keeps on telling me he's a help. So we really could use a master gardener that can help guide us through this whole process. And we need financial donations as well as we need supplies. So those are some of the main reasons to get, indeed to reach out. The other piece is you can always call me at 214-926-6916. You'll be able to reach us, and we'll be able to help you find your way in terms of how you would like to serve.
How can people contribute? You can mail a check to Unity Myrtle Beach at 6173 Salem Road, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, 29588. Or you can email your questions to Burgess Community Gardens at gmail.com. Other ways that people can contribute. We will in future be building a deer fence around the raised beds. We'll be building a garden shed over here by the raised beds. So people who have skills or they want to write a check, they want to come out and help build it, all of that that's on the list of things to do coming up.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.